This is the MV Joyita, a sturdy ship carrying 25 people and a valuable cargo, including medical supplies and timber. When it sailed out of Apio, Samoa in October 1955, everything was routine. The destination, the remote Tokelau Islands. 5 weeks later, it was found, floating, intact, but severely listing. The engines were running, the lights were on, the captain's medicine kit was open, and every single person on board was gone. This is not a ghost story. This is a true crime. What terrifying event forced 25 people to abandon a perfectly functioning ship? Today, we investigate the unanswered questions of the Joyita. The MV Joyita was a former U.S. Navy patrol boat converted into a sturdy fishing and cargo vessel. In command was Captain Thomas H. Dusty Miller, a well-regarded American mariner. The passengers included a government official, a doctor, a number of Fijian crewmen, and 2 small children. The ship left Apia on October 3, 1955. It was expected to arrive in Tokelau 2 days later. It never did. The massive search that followed turned up nothing. After 5 weeks, the Joyita was declared lost. Then, on November 10th, a merchant ship sighted the Joyita, 600 miles off course. It was severely listing, low in the water, and abandoned. The boarding party found a scene of utter confusion and fear. The ship was quickly towed to Fiji, and the full list of anomalies was compiled by investigators. The ship was listing so heavily, about 20 degrees, that the starboard engine was submerged, yet the port engine was still running, muffled by blankets laid over it. The radios. The ship's primary radio was tuned to the international distress frequency, but a critical length of power cable was cut and lay beside it. The lifeboats. The 3 standard lifeboats and multiple life rafts were gone. The supplies, the cargo, including 4 tons of medical supplies, was gone. However, personal belongings, charts, and basic navigational tools were still on board. The medicine. Captain Miller's personal medicine bag, critical for his known ulcer condition, was found wide open. He would never have left without it. The single most terrifying clue was found in the doctor's bag. 4 lengths of surgical bandage, smeared with human blood. This evidence suggested that some severe, traumatic injury had occurred, necessitating a quick departure, but preventing any distress call. Investigators ruled out simple sinking because the Joyita had a unique cork lining and refrigerated units, making it virtually unsinkable. The focus shifted to external, violent acts. The piracy theory. The medical supplies carried by the Joyita were highly valuable on the black market. The theory suggests the ship was intercepted by modern pirates, possibly a fishing vessel, who killed or kidnapped the crew. The blood was the result of a violent takeover. They then forced the crew to transfer the cargo into their own boats. The problem: the pirates inexplicably left the ship's engines running, the lights on, and the valuable ship itself listing but recoverable. The Japanese World War II theory. It was suggested the Joyita struck a drifting Japanese mine left over from World War II. This would explain the hole found in the hull, and the subsequent flooding of the engine room causing the severe list. The problem: if a mine hit, the damage would have been catastrophic. The hole discovered in the hull was small. More importantly, hitting a mine would cause an immediate distress call, which was never made due to the cut radio cable. The captain's betrayal theory. The official inquiry found that Captain Miller was heavily in debt and possibly suffering from severe pain due to his ulcer. The theory suggests a violent incident. Captain Miller may have suddenly died, or he may have been involved in a violent altercation with his crew, perhaps leading to a mutiny or a desperate, ill-conceived plan to fake the sinking for insurance money. This would explain the cut radio cable and the frantic abandonment. The official investigation concluded with an open verdict, citing the cause as unknown but highly suspect. The absence of resolution was damning. The true horror of the Joyita is not the ghost ship itself, but the undeniable evidence of a sudden, brutal event that occurred in the dead of night. Something or someone came upon the Joyita and forced 25 people into a desperate, chaotic evacuation. The only definitive clue remains the deliberately severed radio cable. This suggests that whatever happened, it needed to be silent. It needed to be unknown. The Joyita eventually returned to service, but its terrible secret remains locked somewhere in the depths of the Pacific. The Joyita reminds us that the vast ocean hides the perfect crime. We have the ship, we have the evidence of blood, but the 25 souls? They are still missing. If you're captivated by these chilling real-world cold cases, you're in the right place. We specialize in uncovering the human error and the criminal intent behind history's great disappearances. Don't let the next secret sink beneath the waves. Hit that subscribe button now and turn on notifications. Join our team as we search for answers to the most baffling mysteries. Now the investigation moves to the comments below. Tell us, what forced the 25 people off the MV Joyita?